everyone. It's Tuesday, January 24th, 2017 at 5:57 p.m. And I dyed my hair. Actually, I'm currently dyeing it right now. So there's like specks of pink and shit, but I decided to dye my hair because YOLO, I've always wanted red or pink hair, so it's pink and blue bangs. It looks like shit right now. I'm gonna regret making this video because of how awful my appearance is, but whatever. I have things to say. So, okay. I'm gonna make two videos today because they are not related at all. So I'm gonna start with what's at the top of my mind, and I'm going to talk about gender identity. So to say the least, I am kind of questioning what my gender identity is as of late. Did that help or did that hinder? This is fine. So I don't know. Okay, so 2 years ago yesterday, actually, I came out on January 23rd, 2015. And when I came out, I knew I was trans in some way, but I didn't know what I was. I didn't know if I was non-binary, genderfluid, FtM, had no idea. And when I was first coming out, I thought that I was genderfluid because I realized that I still, at the time, liked wearing makeup and stuff, but I felt most comfortable in men's clothing. So then as my gender discovery continued during therapy and stuff, I realized that he, him, and his pronouns fit me, and that's what I felt comfortable with, and that my birth name didn't fit me anymore. So I took on the label of female to male, FtM, and then I started testosterone like 8 months after I started therapy. And then I had top surgery a year after I was on testosterone. So I know, here's what I know. I know that I love my name. I know that I like going by male pronouns, and I know that I needed to have top surgery, and I know that I need to be on testosterone. Beyond that, I'm confused about everything else. I know that I like wearing leggings a lot. I know that on very rare occasions, or maybe more than I allow myself to, and I don't allow myself to actually do it, but I do like wearing eyeliner. Like, I would love to be able to wear makeup, but I don't want to be, like, bullied or anything. But now that I have pink hair, apparently I don't give no fucks, so maybe I'll fucking wear blush and eyeliner tomorrow, who knows. But basically, I don't think... Here's where my head is. I don't know what label this fits under, and I would like to first and foremost say that I really believe labels are for clothing and not for people. But the reason that I'm struggling to find like what label I get is because I just want to have a sense of community and understand like where it is I belong and where I fit under this gigantic umbrella of being trans. So I'm trying to like narrow it down and find like a specific word that can encapsulate how I feel. So I know that I still... Ooh, what the fuck? I know that I still like feminine things like makeup and leggings and stuff, when in reality those shouldn't have a gender. Like, anyone should be able to wear them, which is why I wear them, because I don't care. But there's just parts of my personality that are still feminine, and I still have parts of like my female brain that I use, and sometimes when I interact with other women, I either feel really masculine or I feel like one of the girls again. And it's really confusing because I thought once I figured out my pronouns and stuff that I was like, okay, I'm a he, that like everything would fall into place and that I would just completely identify as male. And I'm finding that being out for 2 years, that isn't really the case anymore. I don't know that the label FtM fits me anymore. For a prime example, I was in the hospital 2 days ago, and they were calling me Mr. Day. And, well, now you know my last name, so hi. So they were calling me Mr. Day. And it felt wrong. Like, I don't know if it's because I still get misgendered every single day and I'm never called he or him, like, ever. So, like, I don't know that I've ever been called Mr. Day except for the other time I was in the hospital. And even then it felt really wrong. So I don't know if it's just a matter of, like, being more comfortable in my skin and, like, passing and having that name fit me more. But right now it feels really foreign and I don't like it. Now, the option is, do I want to be called Mrs. Day? Abso-fucking-lutely not. Do I want to be called Mrs. Day? Like, kill me now. That is not what I want. I don't want a gender-neutral title, either, like, MX or whatever. Like, Mr. sounds like my dad. I hate when people, oh, don't call me that, that's my dad. But literally, I feel like people are talking about my dad when they call me Mr. Day. I'm just like, I can't right now. Like, please don't. So I think I'm just really confused because I think it's a toss-up between gender fluid or being non-binary because non-binary, I think, is a straight, I'm in the middle, I'm neither male nor female. I'm in the middle comfortably. Sometimes I'm more this, sometimes I'm more that, but mostly it's a firm, I am neither and both all at the same time. Whereas I think my gender is more fluid, that on very few occasions, but they happen, that I will feel very feminine and I'll want to, like, wear my leggings and my socks and my snapback and my sweatshirt and just, like, be comfortable and express myself in a more stereotypically feminine way. And I think that's, I mean, what's wrong with that, right? But can I be FtM gender fluid? Like, does that make sense? And another thing that makes me feel uncomfortable, that makes me think that identifying solely as male isn't exactly right, is if I'm on a chat room, like if I'm on Omegle, and someone asks what gender I am, and I say male, it feels like wrong, because it doesn't feel like the truth. Like, if I'm talking to a girl, and I tell them that I'm a 26-year-old man, chances are they're going to X out, because they're going to think that I have my dick in my hands, and that, like, I'm a creeper. But it's like, no, I'm just as feminine as you, and I relate to the world much in the same way that you do. Yes, I get treated differently occasionally when I'm gendered correctly, but I've seen the world from your eyes for 24 years of my life, and I still haven't let go of those parts of myself. So I don't like saying that I'm male online, because it just sounds fucking weird, because it doesn't feel like the truth. So I think, this doesn't change my pronouns or my name or anything. It's really just a label and finding what I'm comfortable with. But the question is that if I decide to be gender fluid or go with that label, how is that going to influence my gender expression? Am I going to start wearing the clothes that I do feel make me comfortable? Am I going to start wearing a full face of makeup? Am I going to start wearing dresses? I don't know. And to be honest, that scares the shit out of me. Wearing a dress is so comfortable, but now that I don't have boobs, like, that's gonna look mad awkward. Like, that's gonna look really weird, but, like, thank God I don't have boobs. But, like, that's gonna be a statement to be made. I'm probably gonna look like a trans woman if I'm wearing a dress. Like I said, I was just at the hospital and I was getting misgendered the whole time, so apparently I still look like a girl. Maybe people look at me and think that I have a, like, masculine face or I'm androgynous, but, like, once they hear my voice, then they're like, female. So maybe I can still pull off wearing a dress and I just won't have boobs. I don't fucking know. But all I want in my transition at this point is for my voice to drop. Like, I'm sick of it being high. I'm sick of being misgendered on the phone and everywhere I go. Like, it's getting old. It's getting so old. So I'll be interested to see if I'll still have this confusion once I'm fully being seen as male, if perhaps that will feel completely wrong, if I'm constantly being referred to as he. Because me personally, do you, boo, I don't identify with they, them, their pronouns. I don't feel that I am that. I feel that I am clear-cut male. Certainly not female in any way. So I'm just kind of on a journey where I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with my gender, because I don't really know. And I think that's okay. I think I need to remind myself how difficult it was in the beginning of me coming out as trans, that I wanted to find all the answers right away, and I was doing research and I was looking on YouTube and Tumblr and trying to connect and find information. But eventually with time, the truth came out. And my old therapist used to say the true self knows. So I think maybe I know deep down that maybe like I still, do like being feminine, and that's okay. I don't think that makes me any less of a man because I can admit to liking feminine things, and maybe because I want to wear a dress. Maybe the real fucking problem, and not my problem, is society's gender expectations on how we dress and present ourselves. Because I would be able to say 100% I feel comfortable in my male role if I could wear dresses and makeup. If that was allowed, I would not be having this question. But because labels are real, and society is real, and because my feelings are valid, I'm starting to think that maybe FTM isn't precisely what I am. I don't know. It'll be interesting. I wore a bright pink headband at the hospital, which probably makes sense why I got misgendered the entire time. But I needed to use it because I knew I was going to stay the night and I wanted an eye mask. And I didn't want to wear a hat. But anyway, so that's where I'm at, y'all. I'm not confused about my sexuality. I staunchly believe that I'm either bisexual or pansexual, whatever floats your boat, however you want to label me. I don't give a fuck. I just love people. That's where I am. Whatever you want to call that, for whatever reasons, you do you. But, so I'm just kind of confused about my gender identity, and I don't really know what's going on, but I will say that it's only been like a day. Bitch, you should have seen my hair earlier today. Oh, girl. It was like, I had like some curls and like some thickness to my hair, and then I like shaved it all off. So I have like no hair back here. Oh shit. Oops. Oopsies. Hair dye. Hi. So I went out in public with half pink, half blonde hair, like streaks of blonde. Embarrassing. I went to therapy like that. I must have looked like a goddamn mess. Oh my god, I can't believe I was in New York with a goddamn fucking... Embarrassing. Anyway, that's my video. Thanks for watching.